Hi, Aries. Hope that worked. Okay, welcome to space. All right, happy birthday, too. Happy birthday. Oh, my goodness, I didn't forget. It's just a little bit early. Oh, happy birthday. Awesome. I love an Aries. You're so inspiring, you know? There's such a bright light about you. So fearless. Can handle any situation, right? Sometimes you might put a little heavy on your plate, but you're so good at it. You can remember you're a shining light in this life, Aries, okay? All right, so I feel as if you're recording on the same day as Cancer. Hold on. And I feel as if their reading could be helpful, especially if you are trying to figure out more about a decision about something. Libra, there's also an undercurrent of Libra here, so maybe this is, what's your individual choice? Like, what would be your thoughts on the matter? What is this as a togetherness? Like, I heard, what's the consensus? So you really, I guess at this time, if there is any indecision about something, then maybe there's good reason for that, and you want to trust your intuition, okay? Maybe it would be good to make a pros and cons list, like what is it that you're working through? What's the positives of this? What's the negatives of this, right? I saw, how beautiful is it? How much work does that take? Okay, Aries. Let's jump in. So you have a road, and I feel as if the road... Oh, interesting. Yeah, Cancer totally has a message. Okay. The road to love. So there's a road. There's like something coming towards you. Okay? Something coming towards you, but you were already on this road. I suppose. Okay, it's split. It's like some people are on the road, they're on the road, and something is coming towards you because of your faith, your patience, your more than patience though, because there's action that was needed to like get right. I'm going to take this road. That's a thought, that's an action, right? It makes it. I heard making it happen. And then I suppose some people can't see this road quite yet, but the exit will be coming up soon. If you've been driving, if you've been going straight for a long time and you haven't it'll come soon, okay? You've already taken that exit and you know what I'm talking about. Let's see what is it? Oh yeah, Temperance and the King of Wands. Absolutely. Beautiful. Beautiful. You know what's funny is when I was shuffling and saying your prayer, I was reminded of, the word patience came. And I was like, how many readings has Aries had about patience? And I didn't go through the whole list, but I'm pretty sure there were at least 5 different readings that are like Aries with the word patience in it, right? 5, 6, 7. Just, you've been working on this for so long. Good job. So now there's a maturity, right? It's so lovely. It's so lovely. This is also something beautiful with Sagittarius or with, I guess this could be Scorpio, Pisces too. Beyond that, it's again, what's coming towards you is there is something really beautiful. It's really, really beautiful. But this road is very narrow. Like it could fit 2 by 2. You know what I mean? It's a narrow path. It's not a path for the weak at heart. Again, I see if there's any indecision about something, emotional confusion, what have you. And I know this is your birthday, but just to know your own confidence, because, well, this is what I see. If there's any indecision, then you have to take your opposite Libra's advice. Well, and to try to figure out why that is, versus making a decision or rolling around back to the same place. It's because you want there to still be a progression, but no rushing here. Because with Temperance is your only major thus far, and to me this is an ability to put things together that normally wouldn't go together. It's a magic trick to be able to do it. You know what I mean? It takes effort, it takes practice, and it takes a certain amount of like emotional awareness. But this can also be a little bit of a rock and a hard place, because what's on either side of these is fear of change. And that's why you need faith in the action to be taken. I see if you do happen to make a decision this time frame, when it is wonky, that'll cause problems. That'll make issues later. So just how do I see this? Oh, there's the exit. Oh, I see. Yeah, like I said, the exit is it's soon. It's soon. You just have to kind of like turn around. It's not exactly like breaking a rule. But if there's no risk of anyone getting hurt, then, well, I guess some of man's rules could be broken. Not God's law, but like man's rules. This is interesting. Aries. Okay, this could be one of those things where one person thinks one way about something. They're like, yeah, let's do that. Like, yeah, let's do this. And the other person is just like, they don't want to, or they're worried about it. Or they know that it's almost like when someone's about to do something stupid, and then even if you tried to tell them whether you did or didn't, they did it anyway because everyone does what they do. I heard Cancer has a message for you. It's like, this totally took a left. Okay, you start this road, by the way. And I am recording you on Moon Day, so with Cancer, so it's a little bit more emotional, and the moon's actually becoming very big, almost full. So this road right now, like where you start, it is 7 of Cups, 8 of Cups. That's a lot of water. That's a lot of water. It's almost like there's a river, and you have to cross the river to get onto the other side of the land. Like, it's like that part of the road was washed out, and you can't. It's almost like you can't go to the other side, so you have to go around. You know, find different means of that. You know, maybe for some of you there's a bit of a detour with something, and if there is, then just know that when things slow down, for instance, or maybe it's just supposed to, right? You're supposed to just chill. Anybody who's pushing anything, I feel like, well, no, this is a different energy. Just a minute. You can't change who people are. Nope. Everybody has different abilities and capacities and lessons in life, and I guess the only thing you can do for the most part is, which helps the whole so much, is for you to be conscious of your own action. What was your reading recently? Right action, right prayer. Right? When you do that, Aries, to me, you are one of the wisest of the zodiac. I don't see you as the baby. I think that there's like a trick in that, right? For you to be like, oh, Aries is the baby. Like, it's just gonna, which I guess you're tested. Get over here. Thank you very much. I see you, hear you, everything. You're not the baby, though. You're the emperor, which beyond the hermit is the oldest character in the deck. Do you know what I mean? The eldest, the wisest. So what was your relationship with your father like? Also could maybe be, ooh, yeah, that could be something. I would also say, how are you perceiving yourself as an individual, regardless of your intimate, more emotional relationships right now? How is that? How's that doing? I actually feel like most of you are feeling really good about yourselves physically, which I like. I see spiritually you are learning. When you want to learn also, like you have an enthusiasm to be like, oh, I'm paying attention. Like, I am paying attention. It's like, it's such an expedited learning, you know? But I guess you have to get through this muck, this watery muck a little bit. And you know what the cool thing is I guess you don't even have to wade in the water. You can find somebody with a boat. But I suppose that means you need somebody, you need others in some kind of way. And also to know who you can trust to bring you across that river or not. Do you know what I mean? So you can find, again, your way to the place of where exactly you are heading. Right? And I suppose even the you know, and God willing, I suppose whatever it is, you know, inshallah, I suppose that whatever it is does bring you some kind of gift. It's like a spiritual gift. You just ended up with two angels right next to you, Aries. You know what I mean? So I suppose if you did have ultimate control over your life, what would you do? Right? Didn't we talk about this in the beginning? Like your individual choice in the matter, and then how is that as a group if that's the dynamic? And of course, thinking of your children, if you have them, or, you know, what have you, how things all go together. If they're grown, obviously incorporating them into, you know, folding them into that equation would be good. Of course, if they're small, then you take on that responsibility to make the right decision, right? Right action, right prayer. I wouldn't loan anybody money right now. I actually saw to not take out a loan either. Not that you're not meant to be kind or extending if you have it. It's just like not the best time. Or maybe you want to think about what's going on in ways of physical exchanges. Like what's going on with your relationships? How's that feeling? Aries. Let's see here. Ooh, 5. Okay, what are we talking about? Queen of Cups, 3 of Cups. Cancer at both those cards. Okay. You know, I suppose sometimes it's hard to really say how you feel, right? or it comes out wrong. But when you focus, you create your own pathway to providence. Huh. Could be having a lot of fun with your friends. Who's the person in the friend group in the circle that's always late? It's always late. They're like, they just rushed when they showed up, and they're like, oh, you know, who is that? Who's always late? How do you feel about adding to the circle? I feel like that would be a good thing. Don't block that in and of yourself. Like, I got enough friends, or that kind of thing. I feel like you want to be a little bit more open to having a different conversation about that. If you're in that space, or things have been kind of the same, be open to that. How often do you actually tell your friends how you feel? What is it that makes you emotional, Aries? What is it that makes you emotional? What is it that shuts your emotions down? And all of a sudden you're like, nope, not even remotely thinking about it. I am a robot. I have no feelings. Like that. What is that? What is that? Where you don't want to show your weakness? Does your mother ever show her weakness? Aries. Again, I see Cancer has a message for you. I feel like whatever you're learning about, been studying, putting time into, I feel like there's great growth with that. I feel like I see the word success also. I'm also seeing a more stabilizing place of faith too. And I guess when your body is really healthy, then the emotional, mental space is healthy. That helps a lot, right? Remember, if things ever get too murky or too hot or what have you, it's usually a dietary thing for you too, or a lack of exercise. You'd want to look at your moon also for that. Aries. If you are scared of anything right now, or there's some sort of concern, I feel like you should just express yourself. Maybe for some of you, this is just a conversation with yourself. Of course, this could be with others too. I do see your money being good. Work, golden. Again, whatever you've been learning about also, again, spending time with. There really is great success in that. Donkey. Such a hard worker, the donkey. Okay. Maybe that's it. You want to get back to it anyway, right? Yeah. That was enough information for now. A little bit at a time. I would say this is a time to save your money, even if you're making a lot of it. Oh, that was another thing. To little side note. Well, the more you respect your body, like respect your mother, your father, right? Overcome those things, what have you. Accept those things. The better I see, the better everything is. The better your money's better. Yeah, like it's really, it's good. It's good. Are any of you saving your money for something particular too? Do you have any secret dreams? Secret dreams. Maybe it's kind of like a fantasy of something. I see, make sure that you think of the positive. Okay? Yes. Remember, we had this old reading a long time ago called, and I think Neola said it right. It was like warrior, worrier, right? Worrier, warrior. You're always a warrior. And so you don't have to worry, especially when you prep. When there's preparation, when you already know, all right, I'm taking this road. I know that if I can't go down that road, that I'll figure out how to get where I'm going, right? And it's all golden. And I do see, again, something being given to you, like a gift being given to you going down this road. So just go slowly as you go down, okay? Yeah. Like, you really want to trust your intuition. It's almost like you were blind, you know what I mean? Like, when you're walking, you ever practice being blind? I do it all the time. But really, when you take that away, and when you're near something, like, you really can feel what's around you. You know, and sometimes you may even feel something like, whoop, oh, something's in the way. But if you opened your eyes, it's like it's not even there. Do you know what I mean? And that's where that warrior comes in. Worrier versus warrior. So an extra sub level. Remember that just because you are the warrior doesn't mean that you're not allowed to express how you feel. That happens to be in a more emotional place, or even where you're like, you know, say you're the head of the pack and like you don't know where you're going. It's like, well, this is why you got the tribe to be like, well, who's going to step up here? Who's, you know, where are we going here? And again, I see whenever that is asked, then there is direction, right? There's that is, maybe that's a part of it. Okay. Yeah, what are you wishing for right now? Really? I mean, it's your birthday, right? Don't you get to make a wish on your birthday? What are you wishing for? What'd you wish for last year? Do you remember? I love you, Aries, so much. I do hope you have the best birthday. Best birthday ever. I actually know quite a few Aries. So grateful. So grateful. I've always been so inspired by, again, the fearlessness of Aries, just to go off and be like, well, I'm going to go do this, you know, or I'm going there, or I'm going to... It's so open to change. It's so open to new experiences. And when you can just reel that velocity, like, you get a better handle on that, you know, the horse becomes one with the rider, if you will. Like, you're really unstoppable, you know, and so faithful. So faithful. You know, the sun is exalted in Aries. And if you put that up in the ninth house of God, that's amazing, right? You know, for instance, that you come from this really sacred place and that you're one with everything. And, well, and because you trust men too, males, right? And even forgive your father, all of that. That helps so much. To finding the right way to use your masculine energy. Do you know what I mean? And heal that inner child too. All right, thank you for being here. I do hope that was of service. Again, happiest birthday. Just a minute, baby. Really, your support matters so much. Thank Thank you also for any of you being patient to Aries. I actually took a little bit of downtime recently and it felt great. I totally needed it. And I hope all of you are rested, and happy Equinox, by the way. Yeah. I'll talk to you next time.